Today I'm gonna break Minecraft render distance on my new computer, and please subscribe to my channel, you helped me a lot for this. Now let's go with the video. As you can see, in Minecraft you can only put the render distance to 32 chunks max, but I have a trick to go higher, and I'm gonna show later. But firstly, 2 chunks. 2 chunks is a very small render distance for Minecraft. It's playable, but you can barely see anything. It's recommended if you have a low-end PC, but also it's not resource demanding. As you can see, the RAM is fine and everything else also. Let's go higher. With 8 chunk render distance. This is a pretty standard render distance for Minecraft. You cannot see a lot, but it's recommended for a mid-tier computer. As you can see, I have lots of frames with this, and this is also pretty playable with this render distance. It's pretty recommended for mid-tier, not for high-tier computers, but for mid-tiers this is recommended. Next render distance. But first let's look at the RAM. As you can see, nothing changed. 16 render distance. This is a little bit more resource demanding. As you can see, my FPS dropped down to 100, but still it's pretty playable for this FPS. And also, as you can see now, we can see much farther away. This is what you should play Minecraft with. It's not too laggy, but also it's not too small to see. This is what pretty much the best render distance you can have. If you have a good computer, I mean. If you have a bad computer, this is not recommended for you. Also, now let's see how much RAM I use. No much, no difference. Now let's go with the highest that Minecraft can do. 32 render distance. This is a very high render distance. Also, we have to disable clouds to see better. Because now we're gonna go high up and to see the high render distance. As you can see, some chunks are still too low. On this computer, it doesn't take a lot of time. Also, now we have some FPS drops. We're now at 60 FPS. It's still playable, I guess. But you're probably now wondering, are we gonna go higher than the limit of Minecraft? Probably yes. By changing the source code of Minecraft is the answer. It's actually pretty easy. You just go in the options file and then you change the source code like this. Now the render distance is set to 64 chunks. As you can see, it works. Now let's try this out. After some minutes of loading, the world starts loaded and instead render in a massive amount of area. And also the fog is weirdly disappeared. It's probably a glitch because I'm on an older version of Minecraft to do this, because in the new version the parts that you can edit the option file. Now we can see also that the world didn't generate like a sphere, but more like a cube. Some weird glitch from the older version. Now we can see much further away. As you can see, this is already a massive render distance. It's pretty laggy also, with only 30 FPS. This is a lot more difficult to handle for some computers. And on a low-end computer, this is pretty much gonna kill it. And also, as you can see, the FPS drop constantly. But you're now probably wondering, can we go higher than this? Can we reach even more render distance than this? Yes, of course we can do that. We can go even higher than this massive render distance. And you can see I have still lots of RAM to use. So I guess let's just go with 128. It's gonna be a massive render distance. After 1 minute of loading, I was in the world. Now I see that my computer was already maxing out. At the end, it was not as powerful as I thought my computer. And also, as you can see, the chunks are somewhat weirdly not loading. I think I already reached the limit, but I think I had a fix for this. Because sometimes the trees didn't want to load, like here. Actually, the fix for this problem was just to fly lower down. As you can see, if we now go here and now start flying down, like this, all of the chunks start loading. Yes. Now we have all of the field. This is actually a very big area. 128 by 128 chunks. You probably wonder, can we go higher? Of course, yes. 256 to kill the computer finally. Now let's go. Wastes a lot of time to load this. And now let's see what we can do. Firstly, the FPS was pretty low, like a 5 FPS, pretty unplayable. But look at this. This is a massive render distance. This is very amazing to look at, but the performance really is not there. As you can see, only 5 to 6 FPS is pretty unplayable. I won't recommend playing on this unless you have a NASA computer at home. And now I had a better idea. Go with a new version of Minecraft. It fixed the lag a little bit. We now have 20 FPS with this high render distance. And also the render distance is up, but still you have a loading issue that the world generates more like a massive cube like here, and you cannot get the sphere effect. Please subscribe to help my channel, and thank you all for hitting already 100